Later this week, Battlefield 5 will take a flying leap into the already overcrowded Battle Royale market by launching its hot take on the game mode, Firestorm. And thanks to a couple of recent tasty trailers, we've seen that it's promising to bring that grand scale and gorgeous Frostbite engine detail to this latest multiplayer craze, along with all the usual explodey goodness and destructibility we've come to expect from the series. So before everyone decides to abandon their current Arena Deathfest squeeze, sorry Apex, and dive headfirst into this burning ring of fire, let's take a closer look at what we can expect to see from this upcoming Battlefield Royale. Let's start with the map. Halvøy, set in Norway, is being touted as 10 times larger than Hamada, which is currently the largest map in series history. Made up of numerous different biomes ranging from coastline, farmlands and snowy ranges, this kind of diversity can be a huge help when first learning your way around such a massive play area. And while comparisons are already being made to other Battle Royale map sizes out there, the devs have stated that matches will begin with the ring already in progress, essentially cutting off 1/3 of the map each round. Vehicles in Battle Royales are nothing new, and it wouldn't be a Battlefield game without them, but using farm equipment to flatten your foes definitely is new. With the amount of exposure this little red engine that could is getting, you just know there's going to be a million people going for a tractor roadkill to win a match. Also good to see it's not purely a joke either, pulling some serious firepower behind it. These towable weapons will most likely need to be hitched up and manned to be of any use, which sounds great in theory, until you stop to think how much fun reversing a trailer in the heat of battle is going to be. The rest of the vehicles we see make much more sense on a battlefield. The prototype helicopter looks to be highly sought after, but like all airborne vehicles, you'll stick out like a sore thumb while you're up there. The amphibious Schwimmwagen is clearly a good one to get your hands on if you need to cover a lot of ground and water on your way to the next circle. Plus, finally a mode of transport that gets rid of all those awkward squad vehicle transitions. I'm looking at you, Blackout. Outside of troop transport, it appears that combat armoured vehicles will be tougher to find, either being earned from contested resupply points, which serve as small flashpoints to draw in conflict around the map, or even more interesting, hidden away in alarmed bunkers that serve as even greater risk and reward. These situational events and location-focused systems look like really interesting ways to draw players in from all around the map. Meanwhile, in what appears to be an effort to limit vehicle use in this mode, players will have to keep their transport gassed up via portable jerry cans. Adding fuel management to the job list will most likely put pressure on squads to all pitch in if they want to keep their machinery moving, and stopping squads from hiding out the entire match in high-powered tanks. Also, making players carry fuel around a map that's predominantly on fire is only going to lead to trouble.
Inflammable means flammable? What a country!
I was almost going to say this will be the first time we get building destruction physics in a battle royale, but I guess Fortnite kind of wins that on a technicality. Either way, the sneaky camp your way to victory looks to be far tougher in a game where your hidey hole can be blown into a literal hole. Although I don't begrudge people who like to use that method to get to late game, I do hope there are still some pseudo-pacifist ways to survive to the final ring. Or, you know, they can always just go full on Peter.
Oh my god, Peter!
Hey.
The Ring of Fire itself is potentially the most badass of all death rings in battle royales. It looks so freaking menacing. Unlike the standard force field or blue wall of death, this raging ring of flame is not only intimidating, but its visual style looks to impact how the last few circles will play out, obscuring vision, changing lighting, and stopping players from hanging back and shooting through it. And while damage outside the ring will surely increase as rounds progress, it is still possible to crawl your way back inside. You'll just be a little bit, you know, on fire. Finally, while in no way reflective of the game mode itself, can we just take a moment to appreciate the excellent use of a classic Talking Heads track in the first trailer? Yeah, I know we've heard these types of covers in trailers 100 times before.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is the kind of attitude I think the series has been lacking since those Bad Company 2 days. And if at least some of these new ideas and features are enough to draw crowds to yet another Last Soldier Standing arena spectacular, well then I for one am excited to discover new ways for me and my squad to go down in a blaze of glory.